1961 was a year of confrontation and exploration in America. It was the year of electing an innovative leader and the birth of our current leader. This was a time of America's exploration of space, launching its first man into the unknown. On the other side, it was the time of the Bay of Pigs, the installation of the Berlin Wall, and the act of the Freedom Riders. In the midst of all this, a high school called Monmouth Regional, located in the state of New Jersey, created the Falcon football team. A family, a team, and a program like no other.
Outside? Yes. Did you go outside?
Also, stop by that MRHS table today to pick up your Monmouth merchandise. All proceeds go to support the organization.
We want to offer our kids the greatest four-year experience of their lives. And our program is founded on core values of discipline, toughness, and hard work, and a great deal of sacrifice.
Good block. Nice block.
Just the Monmouth Falcon program in general has just been my life, really. My parents have done the Pop Warner program for over 20 years. Both my sisters have been involved in it. My brother has been also. And just coming up, this has just been what I've been waiting for. And to finally grab hold of it is just great.
Monmouth Cheer program is all about pride, heart, and spirit. It's about more than just going out and doing cheers and stunts and dancing. It's about who you are as a person. It's about what the community stands for and what Monmouth Regional stands for.
Honestly, it's a way of life, you know. I love this program. I don't know what my life is going to be like without it because, you know, the past 4 years, I've been living it.
Black team recovers.
It's just what I do every day, you know. You want to play football, you want to be a football player. It's what you want to live by.
Great job today. The most important thing is everybody's healthy, okay? Everybody's healthy. All right, let's keep it that way.
Good work.
Hey, bring it up, break down, go inside. Great job.
Black squad on three.
Feel good. We are Monmouth, on together, nice and loud. We are Monmouth, on together. Together.
We are Monmouth. Told you.
And a great breakdown to end our third annual Black and Gold scrimmage. One more round of applause for all of our players.
We need to be more disciplined of a program, gentlemen. You're doing a lot of good things, but there's got to be more discipline from an X's and O's on the field standpoint. Well, being a head coach, you know, is more. A lot of guys take it as an ego thing. You're not a head coach without the people that support you. You know, without our families and our kids and our staff, you know, I would be nothing. So I'm very proud of it. There's much work to be done, but I am nothing without the rest of the group.
But look what that corner does. He open releases, that's pretty good, 2-2. I would hit him high. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want him punished. I don't like the kid, okay? You don't like, he doesn't like you either. He's the enemy. When you fight the enemy, we take the enemy down. We take no prisoners in war.
I love what I do. I look at coaching football as my vocation. This is my job. Nothing else is. This is my job. So when I am coaching, that's what I enjoy doing, and I enjoy doing it here.
To get your hands on the guard, all right, to squeeze him, to read his head, and to keep your head placement. All right? That's what the team needs you to do. Because you want to be an individual.
Feels good. Feels great, you know, to have a head coach that has a direction for the program. You know, that's establishing a program that we haven't had in a long time.
Our jammers are going to be Xavier Gibson and Davon Lockley.
It's a great staff to be a part of. There's a lot of people that do a lot of good things. A lot of people bring experience from different levels, different places, different backgrounds.
Hey, Troy. I want to know, whoa, where's your jersey? Where's it, Troy? Where's it? Trying to say I'm not good at singing? Let me tell you something. Should hear my Amy Winehouse.
Everyone looks at you. You know, you don't really realize it till you hear about it. People will say, compliment you on your game, or, you know, I heard you went to this camp and did good, and just like, cool how the word gets out when, just from an activity.
Rip, good, that's it right there. Keep your outside shoulder free. Bang, that's all I want to see. What is this? 47? Yeah, back it up 5. Get over. It's good. Back it up 5.
I love everything about football. The contact, the fans, enthusiasm.
When it's time to go to work, are you putting the work in? Are you putting the mental preparation in? Are we prepared? That every single guy is going to have a piece and a part to winning next Saturday afternoon on that field. The question is, are we ready to put in the time and the sacrifice? And do we learn from the mistakes on the film? And are we ready to be a team that finishes?
Justice, can you switch with Alexa? It means togetherness. It means a group of people with the same common goal, and that goal is to improve ourselves throughout the season.
They work well together. They're a lot of fun, and that's what the game is all about.
Watch the ball. Now you got to call back. Watch the ball.
Ready, go. Ready, go.
The day before a game, it's just wrapping everything up, tightening up the screws, and getting after it the next day.
Jam 2, jam 2.
Easy.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than being on the practice field with the guys, especially when it starts getting dark earlier and you're practicing when nobody else is around. All the other fall sports are done. It's quiet except for pads hitting each other. You know, it's crisp and cold, and everything just seems about football. And that's a great thing when you're out there with those guys, because you know you're still sacrificing when everybody else is home relaxing. So tonight, at dinner, team time, when you're getting ready for bed, tomorrow you wake up. Think about all the sacrifice and hard work that you've put in the last 256 days for this moment. When Warriors used to go out to battle, they used to sit around a fire together the day before they would go out to battle, and they would just be together. One last moment of relaxation, of preparation for the battle, of enjoying each other's company, and I think that's how we use it, as the same kind of, let's get the family together, because we know tomorrow we're all going to be in it together.
You know, with the families there, you know, it's a good bonding time. You know, the families got brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles there. You know, it's everyone's like basically the community coming together.
That's what you call it.
The greatest part of team dinner for me is walking into the doors and seeing my wife and my daughters right there, and them running up to me and giving me a hug. That's probably the best part of my week.
To look at everyone in the crowd and see everyone together as one, and you're just giving your thoughts on the season and the program and everything you put into it.
Coach Morrell has the hardest job anyone could have. He has to shape and mold the young boys that come through our program into young men. And that is what I have become, a young man.
You know, you get to see how the program impacts the outside world and just you. All of us here have been a family, but now we have become part of something special, the Monmouth Falcon family.
It's interesting to see their point of view on things and what really touches them and what they see as a positive thing or what they feel is very important.
I'd like to thank the coaches for leaving their families every day.
We have an amazing group of players with huge hearts full of passion and determination on and off the field.
That my team as a whole is bigger than an individual, and we can take any challenge thrown our way.
I can't wait to go on the field tomorrow at 2 p.m. and put a helmet and shoulder pads on with my team and show them what Monmouth football is really about.
Even though we had lots of ups and downs, I consider us a family, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
Lastly, last year, prior to the Rumson game, we had hit a tough streak. There were a lot of negatives surrounding the program. One of our former coaches passed away. We had a couple tough games. Jeff went down. There was a lot of bad karma. So to break that spell, we created some tradition. And between the two programs, we created what's now known as the Monmouth Falcon Creed.
That creed is really powerful because it doesn't matter who's sitting in front of you at that moment or who's holding the hand next to you. Everybody who's ever gone through this program means something to this program, and the creed really kind of brings that home. It's the past, it's the present, and it's the future.
I used to be a team time guy where you go in, you put on a violent movie, and then you watch the violent movie, now you're ready to go. But we had a leadership council meeting, and one of our captains say, Coach, we got to do some different things. We got to learn, but there's got to be some kind of bond there. So we've done a lot of different things in team time this year. And what it does is it creates that bond where people feel safe around each other, safer, more safe.
Some things are funny, some things are nasty, and some things are sad. There's just a lot of moments that are brought to that I'll probably never forget.
When I was younger, I remember shovel hands.
Everybody had to give a secret, and then you had to match the guys up. It was one of the most hilarious moments of my life. And the guys did a great job because they let loose. They didn't hold back. I mean, there were things on there that I never thought I was going to hear before in my life, but I did.
Looks like Groom scared of spiders.
No, Raph doesn't play them.
I have a collection of dream catchers. Liam Kennedy, correct.
Comment Khalil Thomas told us when we had to tell an interesting fact about ourselves. I won't embarrass him on this, but yeah, it's pretty embarrassing.
No, Hassan's 3 inches short of an arm. It's actually Darius Davis. My feet and hands turned orange because I ate too many carrots. They put Troy Salnick. The answer is Richard Johnson turned orange, actually. Now that develops trust. And that trust carries over to the football field. Now, when it's 4th and 1 on the goal line, we need that goal line stand. I trust the guy next to me because he just told me his deepest fear last night in team time. It's actually here. I didn't think it was ever going to get here. It's officially week 1. This is it. Get the band ready. Get the game uniforms out. Get the cheerleaders cheering. Get the fans in the stands. Get the pep rally going. We have truly 0 to lose. So give up everything you have. Lay it all out there. Do not come off the field until you're dead. Give every single ounce of everything you have and set the new tradition the way you want it to be set. Bring it, go! Fast, physical, nasty, relentless.
Everyone remember their assignments. Everyone do their job. Stay together. Be a family. That's all we gotta do. We stick together. We can make it through this. Let's go. Bring it on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
First touchdown run of the season was pretty exciting. Against Point Borough. Took their house. 80 yards, 60 yards.
I'm always hyped up on the field, no matter what I'm doing. I could be standing on the sideline, you'll still hear me going crazy.
Let's go! Put him out. Make him pay for running the ball team. So let's get it up now. Get everyone on the sideline up.
Raritan was exciting too. That whole game was exciting.
I think Alec went down second quarter, so I was taking snaps from a kid that I really didn't get barely any reps with.
If that guy goes in motion number 2, they're getting aggravated because I know we're about to make this comeback. I know it too, I feel it.
I was tired. I gave everything I had.
I remember I'm crutching out and all I hear is the fans yelling. I see Mike Reardon ran in for a touchdown. And I was like, you know what, we're winning this game.
So I ended up taking snaps with the sophomore center who had the whole team behind him. Everybody, said a little something to him.
Look in each other's eyes. This is why you're born, man. You're doing good.
Move the ball forward and get positive yardage, little by little, and everything else will take care of itself.
He ended up doing the game-winning snap out of shotgun, which is one of his struggles, and he did it right and connected his play, and we just pulled it out.
Defense is all about contact, hitting hard, and that's what I love to do. That's what I do best.
That was what football is all about, baby. You look at me. You look at me. Hey, because guess what? We're being tested right now. You know why we're being tested? Because we said in the beginning of the game, look at me, that it's about who? Us. Us. Nobody else. Not the opponents, not the fans, not the field. Dominate, we win. Bring it up. Chain gang on 3. 1, 2, 3. So we gotta play physical, play fast, and play smart. We got this, guys. And take the will out of them. Give me some of that juice. Oh! Oh! The Short Conference has never respected Monmouth Regional Football. There must come a group of men who force those people to respect them.
You don't know what you have until it's gone, and football teaches you that lesson. Now that it's coming closer to the end of my senior year and my football career, I'm going to miss it a lot. And it molds you, it builds character, it just makes you a better person.
You're like your team's older brother. You know, everyone asks you questions about football or school, or maybe none of that, maybe just personal questions, and to be able to see everyone just grow up together, and it's pretty cool to be like a mentor to younger kids.
Whenever you go through times of great adversity that don't have to do with the sport, it's always a time where you get the best out of people, and it's really amazing what you find out. You know, you build football up to be this unbelievable, like God-like thing, and a hurricane makes you realize it's a game that really means nothing.
We made a trip down to Manasquan where people were in need of things, and as a team we donated what we had picked out from our closets and our homes that were okay, and it took our team to a whole new level. We were stronger people, but we were able to help outside of our community.
Shawnee Sanderson's out all day cutting up trees for his neighbors, going to get gas for the generator to keep his family warm. And there's stories upon stories of guys going out and helping each other. And I think that is the greatest thing to come out of such a terrible disaster, is that we tell our kids all the time that the lessons they learn here are lessons they're going to carry on later in life, because you don't expect them to use it right now in high school. And that hurricane hit, and boom, now you got to use the commitment and the sacrificing yourself for somebody else. and the toughness and all those things. You got to use them now for your family, to help support your family and help support your neighbor. And a lot of our kids did that. So without a doubt, I think that was the greatest thing to come out of that tragedy.
They're gonna break any moment now. I promise you that. That means we gotta get pressure. O-line, we gotta drive them back. All right? I don't want to get them to the field. All right? We protect Jeff. That is our duty. 39 screen. Boom, boom, flip it, get it to him. 1,001, 1,002. We only get to compete for 48. Now we only have 24 left. There's only 24 minutes competition left.
It was just everyone moving forward, everyone on the same beat, everyone working hard, and just that's the outcome we've been waiting for as a unit.
Favorite moment would be DJ Dawson's touchdown run against Highland Park.
It's their last time on their home field, which is special, because that's the field that's your home turf. So what we do is we ask all the underclassmen to line up, and the seniors, you're leaving a legacy. We talk about it all the time. You're leaving an individual legacy as well as a team legacy. So go one by one and speak to every guy that's going to carry on the tradition and legacy that you built. What do you want? What advice would you give them? Because the bottom line is, next year you're going to be standing on the other side of the fence watching these guys. What are your expectations of them? That's critical. I mean, that's important. If you build a program, people that are leaving better have expectations for the people that are coming up, right? So that's what that is. And then at the end, they get one line walk down the field together. Those guys remember everything that happened on every set. This is where I sacked him on the 25-yard line, left hash. This is where I threw my touchdown pass on the 30-yard line going into the scoreboard, right here in this divot right there. And that's stories that they're going to tell their sons when their sons come through this program. And their sons are going to step on the field and they're going to say, that's where my dad got his first sack right there. That's where my dad threw his touchdown pass. And then they're going to leave those legacies. So big picture is, that's their opportunity to take one last walk down their field. Micro is they're leaving the last piece of expectation for the guys that are coming up behind them.
The national anthem is being sung.
No matter what the game is, it's never a blowout. It's always a close game. And that's what people want to see on Thanksgiving.
Go on their field and beat them, that would be one of the greatest feelings I could ever have.
There's a buzz that's gone around the school since pretty much after the Highland Park game that I haven't seen in a very long time. I think these kids are ready and they want to show what they can really do.
That's right, here we go, let's go!
When I took over, I said, why can't we do things at a collegiate level? Why can't we offer our kids the absolute best, even though we're at a high school level? And our parents make that possible.
We wouldn't have a program without the parents. They do so much for us.
You get the kids to practice on time, the ones that make sure they get enough sleep before a game. They're the ones holding us together.
Without them, we couldn't do half the things that we do.
It goes fast when you see your kid graduate and you say, well, gee, that could be the last time I see my son, go down the field or run or pass or whatever it is.
made me into a better person, better student, son, brother, you know, better teammate.
And it makes you realize that you have kids behind your back no matter if you're in or out of school.
It's made me into who I am today.
I'm going to miss every single one of you, and I hope you all do great throughout your career. And every chance you get, you just take that opportunity and make something great of it.
Whatever time you have left, make the most of it.
I love every single one of my teammates. I love all the cheerleaders. You know, they're there supporting us no matter what. I love all the parents, you know, for sticking together, making sure like everyone got there. I love the coaches getting after, making us better. Just love the program.